Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDNTV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
2 weeks after the Delta State House of Assembly approved a 150 billion naira bridging finance facility for the Delta State government, the controversy surrounding the loan facility has continued to generate reactions not only in Delta State but across the nation. While Governor AKUGHA of Delta State says the loan is imperative to help the state pay outstanding pension arrears as well as finance infrastructure projects, critics of the loan facility say it is most likely going to be used to finance 2023 electioneering activities. While defending the loan acquisition, Governor AKUGHA last week Thursday at a quarterly media briefing in Asaba, Delta State said the loan will help complete infrastructure projects which otherwise will have been delayed as a result of hyperinflation. Elected as governor of Delta State in 2015, Governor AKUGHA has about 1 year left to the end of his second tenure, and in the last 5 months, he has taken 3 different loans, with the last one being a bridging finance loan of 150 billion naira approved 2 weeks ago by the State House of Assembly. According to Governor AKUGHA, there are several uncompleted projects all over the state. He says the bridging finance facility will enable him complete several uncompleted projects while avoiding surging inflation rates.
We know that there is escalation of prices, there is inflation, and our money is depreciating on a daily basis. You continue to leave these projects that are major projects, and eventually the projects are not completed in another 1 year. There's escalation of costs, you have to cause a review to be done. It's only smart economic sense that you quickly find a way of finishing those projects as quickly as possible, pay for them, so that you do not have the further escalation of costs.
However, the timing of the loan and the history of loan utilization within government circles in Nigeria have left many Deltans very suspicious. Convener of Concerned Nigerians, a non-governmental organization for human rights, social justice and anti-corruption, Comrade Deji Adeyanju, has sent a petition to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, titled Petition to Investigate the Imminent Attempt by the Delta State Government to Squander 150 billion naira loan. Comrade Adeyanju is asking the EFCC to closely monitor the loan, which he says may be diverted for political activities. Professor Ayodele MAMODE, a professor of economics at the Rivers State University, says Comrade Adeyanju's skepticism is not misplaced.
We have a right to be skeptical. This is election time. The man wants to go, so he needs to feel his pulse to go. That's the fear we have, is it not? But he has told us what he wants to do with them. Let us begin to scrutinize that. Let's begin to interrogate that. Contractors, who are these contractors? What did they do? Can we see them? That's what I think we should be interrogating.
Hyacinth J, a professor of economics, says by taking the loan and utilizing it for the purpose which Governor AKUGHA has outlined, the Delta State government is already in default of its own laws. He says the loan is anti-oil producing communities, as 50% of the 13% oil derivation shortfall is supposed to go to the development of oil producing communities in Delta State through the Oil Minerals Areas Development Commission, the SOPADEC.
It's from the 13% derivation. So if they have a shortfall and then there is the surplus coming in as a result of the 13%, part of it should definitely go to the SOPADEC.
In the same vein, Secretary to Warri Consultative Forum, Amechi Ogbishe Ogbona, says the whole loan deal is an Anyoma agenda.
If you look at the loan, what is the source of the loan? Zenith Bank. The governor, Ika. The owner of Zenith Bank, Ika. Commissioner for Information, Ika. Commissioner for Finance, and Undokwa. It's an association of Anyoma, those in government, to ridicule the state in terms of financial implication. So it is an Anyoma deal, not Delta State deal.
Governor AKUGHA's arguments for taking the bridging finance facility are quite convincing, but what remains to be seen is the utilization of the loan. Also, the Delta State government has continued to keep the interest on the loan hidden from the public. According to Professor Chris Ekong of the University of Uyo, who disagrees with the payment of pension allowances from loans, says bridging finance facilities usually come with high interest rates.
They are more costly than real loans because bridging finance will cost maybe 2 digits interest than real loans. Break down the 150 billion, for instance. This is what is owed to pensions. However, are we going to be paying pensions money from loans? So after paying this one, what will happen to the next pension? So you will also wait until you can get another loan to go and pay. Don't you have a mechanism, a government mechanism of salaries and pensions? So what does that one pay?
The reason that Governor AKUGHA says the state government is taking the loan is to avoid inflation catching up with the cost of projects in the state. However, with a double-digit interest rate and the fact that the loan has been set up to possibly default from day one as it is premised on federal government's payment, which is not guaranteed, will the high interest rate and default penalty payments not far outweigh any possible inflation costs on the projects in the state? This is the major question that the Delta State government needs to transparently answer to prove its sincerity of purpose in taking the loan.
Inside the Niger Delta,